What are we going to do? There's a lot of haters. Donald Trump's got a lot of people that like him. It's ridiculous anymore. It's like most of these charges, I guess, are 2017, and let's just forget about, anything Hillary ever did. And the guy that went to jail that, admitted that he stole all this money from Trump working for him. I don't know, sometimes it's just like, I try to get on both sides. I try to, understand everybody. All I know is, do I have the right to like who I want to like at this point? Or, it's just ridiculous. It's crazy. So what we do is we just stay calm with the haters, okay? I've tried to not make fun of anybody, but you do have to laugh, at the t-shirts that are coming out, the cups Hillary's selling, jail, The View, Robert De Niro, really. Half the people I know are like, they really liked him as an actor, but he's got so much Trump hate, and that's okay. It's okay, but how about if we just find the good and bad in everybody? Does it have to actually just be, from 2017, talking about stuff? And this guy that was in the court, oh my gosh, did you see all the t-shirts he's making? I know Trump's got a big mouth. I know he says stuff. But hey, that's just how he is, okay? I don't know if they're comparing him to Reagan. I don't get too involved. I got a lot of things to do. But I can tell you I've always really liked President Trump, if that's okay to say. Is that okay to say? So a lot of people just want you to accept what they believe. Goes as far as politics, religion, faith. It's crazy. So what you do is just back up and just try to understand others. But all President Trump can do, or people that think about it, is what they're saying. I don't have to go into detail. You guys have watched it all. I actually haven't really followed all of the trial, but because it's nerve-wracking to me, And it's not just Fox. It's a lot of people, So all we can do is, just relax in it, and have good thoughts, keep dancing. If people want to agree with the people in the Bronx where he went. I heard he did a lot of different good things too. A lot of families that have a lot of money do a lot of good things. So we'll look for the good today, okay? And we'll know that there's a lot of people that are haters. Like Robert De Niro, I've always liked him. But boy, he's got it in for Donald Trump, and, the people that stand back up to him, it's okay, because just that's the way he is. Are any of us perfect? That's my question today, So I'm not really sure about, people are saying they don't know what he was charged with from 2017. We know that Hillary bleached a bunch of emails and got rid of them. We know that Biden's sons have some issue. I think, I'm for sure they found a whole bunch of stuff in Biden's garage from the White House. And then they, went to Trump's. I don't know anymore. All I know is what I feel, so it's not like, okay, the ball's in your court, How about if we just relax a little while and we just make decisions without hating everybody? It's kind of like a child with the tic-tac-toe, or draw the line on the paper what you like, what matches. Well, I get to choose on the menu what I want, or I get to, try to accept people and love them, or, try to understand them. But as far as it goes, you just got to back up at some point. You have to just kind of like say, okay, all right, just because a person's, doesn't, like abortions and things like that, you're right away put in, because you believe in God, or, because you're Trump. Or how about if it's how they felt before Donald Trump even went down an escalator? It doesn't matter to some people, If people like Biden, that's okay too. But is it all right if other people don't? Is it okay if other people don't like the border open? Is it okay? It's like everybody's so focused on, the election that, like they, are saying on the news, that a lot of stuff's going on. How about just calm it down? It's almost like the pot's boiling now. So when I've cooked, I've turned it down. So I'm not brainwashed here, folks. I do like Donald Trump, and I don't have to be ashamed of that, okay? Do I want to control people? No, you guys got a freedom of choice. You can do what you want. All I know is there's a lot of things that I disagree with Biden, and that's just how I feel. And if that's okay with everybody, people should have that right to be able to say that without being attacked, especially Hollywood. I don't really have a lot of respect for a lot of the Hollywood movie stars anywhere. They're jumping in a lane that's not really theirs. And personally, I have more respect for the medical and the people that work in hospitals, more than I do any Hollywood star holding up trophies. So, I tell them it years ago, they don't get any hype. They don't get any recognition. Well, I'm here today to recognize you that help people that are working in emergency rooms and just having love around you if you're injured or hurt outside. As far as the inside go, it's something we have to be responsible for ourselves. So today I'm going to proudly put on my hat, and that's just the way it is. I'm not going to poke around in your past or Robert De Niro's past, what he did in 2017 or 2000 and whatever, or whatever, people have the right. Do I have the right to come on here and say that's interesting or a coinky-dink that, the judge is like for Biden? I'm not saying, everything is perfect. But it's something we need to think about, okay? It's something that people have the freedom to do. So with that, have a wonderful day. Don't get too upset about everything, because I just coming on here to let everybody know a lot of people like Donald Trump, and they're not all breaking in, and up there at the... It's overdone. Like when somebody just kills something, it's just like... When everybody has made mistakes, everybody has highs and everybody has lows. Everybody has victories. So if you can just kind of stay based in that instead of Whoopi Goldberg, sitting on there and The View, and, she almost peed her pants, because, when they found him guilty. And, it's kind of sad that you look to these people. But we're all human. We're all looking for somebody to make good decisions, aren't we? So as far as the border, as far as, a lot of things, it's okay. The Bronx, people all over the United States, people all over the world really enjoy Donald Trump. So I'm speaking for myself today. I don't want to hate on Biden. I don't want to, but he can cause anger with the border and things, and his decisions, and the decisions at different wars, pulling out, leaving people behind. Paul Wheeler obviously is one that bothers me a lot, still in the Russian prison. There was somebody that signed papers and made a deal on that, and that's great that Brittany Griner came home, that was in a Russian prison for almost a year, and came home to her wife. There's something to say about, showing feelings for people, and there's no balance, okay? So let's talk about a lot of things, and let's stay calm about it, but let's also joy and dance for people that we enjoy and respect, whether they've made mistakes. They've got, Robert De Niro dressed up like Stormy Daniels now. Did I laugh? Well, it was kind of funny, but... It's almost like, calm down, everybody. It's a lesson of what have we done with our lives? What are the mistakes that we've made? But everybody's focusing on Donald Trump because they don't want him to be president again. I think he's more capable than Biden, okay? That's just what I feel, and if I have the right as an American, I'm going to believe that. And a lot of people agree on it. So Trump is the choice I would make for this year. And if he goes to jail or whatever everybody's scaring everybody doing, well, you know what? The president is really strong. President Trump is really strong. It's amazing, isn't it? So everybody can say, well, he's a, he loves himself, or he's, he said, a woman was, a pig, and or this and that, or he said, the P word, and I mean, let's take a good look at ourselves and the language we've used against others and stuff. And let's look for the good in somebody today, can we? Before you judge him and his whole family and what they're doing. And come on now. When he was president, he didn't even accept the pay for being a president. So I'm not going to make fun of his son because, I don't particularly like, reaping and sowing and karma. But we all have problems, and let's look for the good in one another today. Go Trump, because lots of people love you, and I'm one of them.